Hello Virgo, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you, Virgo, for clicking here. If you are brand new and you're just joining me for the first time today, welcome to Ten of Cups Tarot. I hope you'll let me know in the comments that you're here and that you are new. I hope you will subscribe. A lot of you Virgos, you come by and you give me your clicks and your views, but you haven't yet subscribed. So if you would subscribe on the way out, that would be great. Thank you for your thumbs up and being in the comments. We like to be around in the comments around here, some of us. And Virgo, if you are someone who's always clicking here, being in the comments, always clicking and viewing and your thumbs up and lifting up this tribe with your clicks and views. Thank you so much for doing that. I do appreciate you. All right, we are going to look at we're going to first look at the Psychic Tarot. Then we're going to get one card from the Sign of the Times Oracle, and then we're going to hit it up with some tarot. Let's find out what's going on for you in the week ahead. Virgo, whenever you find this reading, it's always going to be for the week ahead. Whether you find it today, tomorrow, or next year, it'll always be for the week ahead. There are always predictions. Let's find out what's going on with you, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's coming up for Virgo? Okay, I don't know why, Charlie's showing me somebody standing at the end of a pier, and it feels like you're standing sort of at the end. I don't see any ships in the water, but it feels like you're standing on the pier, like you're ready to go, I want to say. Tell me what's going on here. Oh, boy. All right. Look at that. Here we go. Okay, so we have Transformation, which is the Death card. We do have Harmony, which is the Lovers. And then we have Patience, which is the Temperance card. You start out with all major arcanas here. Transformation, of course, is Scorpio energy. Then we have Gemini energy, and we have Sagittarius energy. Transformation, so something is changing. Something is ending so something else can begin. So I want to say that whatever is ending for you, I feel maybe it could be a relationship, because we are looking at harmony here. But harmony doesn't have to be harmony within two people. It can be harmony at work. It can be harmony in your pentacle world. It can be harmony in the mind, because this is Gemini energy. But it does look here to me like it is two people who see themselves in each other. That's what it feels like here. We do have Patience again, which is the moment of alchemy, right? So it feels like there is some sort of transformation coming. Something is changing. Maybe you're aware of it, maybe you're not. But there is going to be someone new entering your life, I feel here, Virgo. And we do have Patience, which is a moment of alchemy. So whenever it's time for that to happen, it looks like with this Ace of Swords here, maybe you felt that it was never going to happen. Maybe because this person's hand is coming out of the ground here. And it's like, wait, you forgot me. I got something to say. That's what it looks like here. Triumphant success. It's the Ace of Swords, clarity. After taking the time to move on, we've got moving on here, which is the Six of Swords, moving from a place of chaos and going to the calm, a place where you can get some clarity. That's what it feels like. Let's grab one card from this deck here. Put that up there. Give me one card for Virgo, please. Virgo. Ooh, wait. Everything's trying to fall off the table here. All right, we've got Reflection, the Mirror. It's card number 20, very interesting. Another major arcana in the tarot. Card number 20 is Judgment. So you are going to be forced to make some sort of a decision as it pertains to something that is in a moment of alchemy. So there is going to be a moment where there's one moment coming up where everything is perfect. All of this is going to happen. And it feels like you are going to be making some sort of a really big decision that sends you on a different trajectory here. It says mirror and reflection. So maybe you've been looking at yourself thinking, looking at yourself in the mirror saying, if that person shows up, or if I get this thing I've been manifesting, I know that there's going to have to be a big decision, and why that is, we'll find out. But we do have the Moon in reverse, which to me is the Sun. I don't usually read these in the reverse. Look, everything else is in the upright here. So it feels like with the Moon, that maybe you don't see this, or you're feeling a little bit in lack here, and you don't know that all of this is going on right now. Like, this is not till the week ahead, but I feel like you're going to get some clarity in the week ahead. The bottom of the deck is always the future for me. It feels like you will get some clarity, but we do have some balance that's coming in here, but also a decision that you have to make. All right. Let's throw some tarot at it here, Virgo. Find out what's going on with my Earth cousins. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about transformation, please, for Virgo. Tell me about transformation. What is this transformation all about here? We have the High Priestess. Look, I've always said that. You are probably one of the more psychic earth signs, right? You do have every Virgo that I've come across, especially for me if it's in the moon or if it's in the sun. I find that it is something that is quite deeply psychic. And for me as a reader feeling energy, when I know somebody has Virgo in the rising, it's more about business and eye for detail and that kind of thing. But the psychic energy for me comes when it's in the sun or in the moon. That's how I feel it. So we do have transformation. So I feel like whatever you have been speaking to the universe about, I want to say that you already know that this transformation is here or that it's going to be arriving. I'm not telling you anything new. You could have Piscean energy. You don't have to. But we do have a High Priestess energy. And that is someone who is keeping the deepest secrets of the universe. And so some things are not to be revealed. This is a seer. This is a psychic person, someone who trusts their psychic intuition. And I think that you already feel these rumblings of this transformation coming here. That I feel that you are going to get great clarity in your intuition through this transformation. Tell me about harmony, please. We do have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like you'll be reconnecting with somebody who you had been disconnected from, and it feels like it's going to be a good meeting here because we do have harmony or the Lovers here, someone who is choosing to reconnect to someone. So I feel like for those of you who this resonates with, you are going to be choosing to connect with someone. Now, whether they try and connect with you first is on the table. I don't know. But it feels like whether you reach out to them or whether you don't, there is going to be a reconnection with somebody here. We have the Ace of Wands. So patience or Sagittarian energy here, the Temperance energy. It does feel like this moment of alchemy is the moment where you come face to face with them. That's what it feels like. The moment when you actually see them, when they're in your energy, and it's like, I feel like it's like a Virgo, that you have a connection. I just want to say, as we're looking here, that there is the third eye here, and she has the third eye open, and she is also receiving downloads. You can see there's purple and pink. There's purple and pink all in here. It does feel like you two are very energetically connected or psychically connected. And it's been taking a long time. So I feel like something here has, like you've been patient for it, right? You've had a lot of patience for it because you don't mind when things go slow. But we have the Knight of Pentacles. And so I feel like it's like this energy tells me that you're kind of going over the details of you. How am I feeling? What's going on with my intuition? Why am I getting a feeling like something is going to happen, like something is rolling up? And I think it's because the Knight of Pentacles is just around the corner. And so this is an opportunity in your pentacle world, something that's going to materialize. And I feel like it's this person we've been talking about, this person that you are going to have this harmonious reunion with here. We do have the Three of Swords. Now, the thing is that it feels like there has been heartbreak or heartache here. And so after a long while, I think you're having a reconnection with someone that maybe you had a very passionate connection with. It's time for you to come back together. And I say back together because the Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. It indicates, that there was lack or disconnection, or I was feeling a need and nobody was fulfilling the need. And now you're going to be reconnecting back to this harmony here, this person that you felt that you may have had some harmony with. I feel like somebody here is suffering disappointment or a broken heart, or maybe the disappointment has come with the Five of Pentacles. And now that it's in the reverse, I feel like you're probably going to be able to heal this Three of Swords. We do have the Devil energy here. Now with the Devil energy, it feels to me like it is, yeah, it does feel like it's somebody who's coming back, Virgo. And I hate to tell you that, but it does feel like that. It feels like the Three of Swords, that maybe somebody Somebody in the connection that you had with this person here, they could be, like I said, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, maybe a Capricorn. It feels like, or Pisces, it feels like that there was some heartbreaking energy here, and I do see the Three of Swords. Sometimes in an energy like this, I see it as a third party. So it feels like somebody went outside the relationship for someone else or something else, to meet with someone else, to talk with someone else, or to be with someone else. And I feel like it ended the way it ended. The reason why we fell into silence here or disrepair in this relationship is because of the devil, because of somebody's inability to reel it in. Someone has a toxic way of dealing with life. And I'm doing this because it feels like somebody does things over and over again that are not good for them, not good for their mental health, not good for their physical health. And I feel like it does feel like somebody cheated on somebody here. That's what it feels like. All right, we've got the Fool. So we've got a big decision for you to make, because I feel like somebody you already know is probably coming back and wanting you to have some sort of a new beginning. Look at that. Whoo-wee. Look at that. Somebody wants you to leap right in again. They want you to move back in, or they want you to move in, maybe take this relationship to the next level. Let's clarify a little bit here. Tell me about this transformation here. Transformation, the High Priestess is here. Tell me about this transformation. See, I feel like you see them coming, right? This person's got their eyes closed, but you can see that they still see through their eyelids, right? And I feel like you see this person coming. You know that they're on the way. You know that they want to reconnect to you. Tell me about transformation and the High Priestess here. Transformation and the High Priestess. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Wands. So you are going to get some sort of communication about a new beginning. Someone is throwing their last pentacle in the air. There it is. And it is falling on this map. Somebody's at the beginning of something here. It feels like we're trying to figure out which way to go. And somebody here wants a new beginning in something that is emotional, with the King of Cups showing up. So the person who shows up could definitely be a water sign, but any of the other signs that I've mentioned here, take that as it resonates for you. Tell me about reconnecting to this lover, or the person who you had chosen or are choosing. I don't know what to say about that. Hang on a second here. Let's find out what's going on. We've got the World card. So you did have an ending here. And I also think that this is something that you've wished for. So if you don't want to see this person, I don't necessarily know that this is going to resonate for you, but I feel like this is something that you've wished for, that you've worked for, because this is a milestone and an accomplishment, but it's also closing the door on anything else. So it feels like you are going to close the door on any other relationship. Like, it feels like to the exclusion of anything else. You do want this victory here. You do want things to come full circle here. We do have the Five of Cups, and so we do need to acknowledge the things that went wrong. We need to acknowledge why these three cups are pouring out here, and why nobody is acknowledging the two cups up here. It feels like it's tumultuous. It feels as though it feels like it happened before you knew it. I'm just looking at these three cups, and they're very near the water. So it feels like maybe the water has risen and knocked over these cups. The cups have wine in them. There's bread. There's a picnic basket. It's like somebody was waiting for somebody to show up and they never did. There's sadness here, regret from the past, and we need to close the door on that. We need to be able to scale the mountain of whatever happened back there, if we're going to carry on with this abundant or long-term connection. So unfortunately, I don't feel like this is a new person. I feel like this is someone you have history with, and this does feel like, it feels like somebody's sad that this long-term relationship fell into disrepair, or we stopped talking to each other. But this is a reconnection after years. Look, for some of you, it could be 10 or 15 years. We're reconnecting after that. It doesn't have to be that long, but for me, Pentacles are Years. We have one that is on the back of the one who is the knight, so it could be a year, anywhere from 1 to 15 years here. I feel like you need to have patience as it pertains to passion. So I feel like it feels like if there's somebody coming back here communicating with you, they want a new beginning, this person's coming in, available, emotionally available, and they've got a hang of all of their emotions here, but they're kind of keeping it all under the surface. They're not really showing their cards to you. And I feel like this Ace of Wands here is telling me that we need to have patience with the passion. We need to have patience as it pertains to a new path of passion. Yeah, it feels like you're supposed to deal with it in the Pentacle world first. We do have the Pentacle world. Look, the person that comes towards you could be juggling other people. I'm just saying they could be juggling other passionate connections until they figure out if you're interested in getting back together. We do have the Five of Swords. It could cause some issues. It could cause some conflicts or some disagreements here. Because this person is a person who's juggled before. I feel like maybe they cheated on you or there was a third party. Now, when I say third party, for some of you, it might have been a cheating scenario, but when I say third party, the third party can be anything. It can be a job, it can be children, it can be the home, it can be something that took the place of whatever was going on in the relationship and pulled you away. So it ended up being the Three of Swords, regardless of how that happened. We do have the Six of Wands, and so I want to say that you are going to get victory in the passion department if you want it, but I feel as though you're going to need to step across some sort of finish line first in order to have that happen. Because it feels like the person that is coming to you, Virgo, is someone who has a lot of attention. A lot of eyes are on them. And I think that this may have been a problem that set you two, apart before. Like maybe that's what parted you, because it feels like juggling, and we have an argument about people who are watching you. Tell me about the Devil. We have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Star, and we have the Ten of Cups. So the thing is I feel like that this person, whoever is coming toward you here, Virgo, this person's been holding on to hope that they could get back with you in the Ten of Cups energy. And we could be happy again, and we could be abundant, and we can be long-term instead of being happy. This person, it feels like they don't really want to talk about it. Like don't see any swords here except for, the Three Swords, which is heartbreak, and the Five Swords, which is arguments. So it feels like this person doesn't really want to talk about what went wrong. We just need to stop what they're doing, clean the slate, start again. Let's not be sad. Like it feels like somebody's not really willing to talk about things, that they just want to get back to the passion the way it is. So take it as it resonates. And it may be somebody who's coming in that is unapologetic about the past. And so they just want to close the door and begin again. They just want to find a way to begin again with you here. We do have the Page of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I feel like you think that there's some shady business going on here. That, they're showing up to you as being your soulmate, right? They're showing up to you as being your soulmate with the King and the Queen of Cups. But we have the Seven of Swords here. So it does feel like between the two that there still might be secrets or things we're not talking about, things that are under the surface. Maybe somebody was lying to you, or maybe they weren't, but you thought that they were. There are a lot of things that are going to have to be taken care of before this thing carries on at all. The Page of Wands is here, which means somebody just wants to skip to Maloo. Let's just get on the new path, ready, go. That's what it feels like here. But there is answers that you need here. Or is there anyone else in the DMs? Are you cheating again? I feel like you need answers before any of this can figure itself out here. You're going to have to make this really big decision here. That's what it feels like. We do have the Reflection or the Mirror. Card number 20 is Judgment. It is a big decision that you're going to have to make, Virgo. Tell me about the big decision Virgo's going to make. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. And so the Five of Wands is indecision. So you are having great indecision about what to do here. Because of the Five of Wands also meaning that there could be competition. And so I feel like you think that there is competition in passion, right? And people who are sort of around the peripheral of this relationship here, who are trying to get into the life of this person because they have a lot of eyes on them. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. This person does want you to invest in them. We have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it feels like somebody does want you to invest in them. But I really feel like you got to be careful and go over them damn details. I'm telling you, because somebody here just wants to shove it all under the carpet and start again. They're just keeping things under the surface. The Seven of Swords is here with the Queen of Cups, which is not good. It feels like somebody's maybe just not telling you about stuff that they've done. With the Queen of Cups here, it feels like there is love here with another person, or that this person has been with other people who they've been doting on, caring for, being compassionate with. And it feels like it's sort of a love scenario here. That's what it feels like. So we do have the Ten of Swords. So you have to make a decision. Do you want to end this and release yourself from all of it? Because that's what the Ten of Swords is. Yes, it's betrayal. It's a hard ending. It's terrible and awful. It's lying and cheating and slamming doors and screaming. And sometimes it's just silent treatment. But it feels like with the Ten of Swords, at least if it comes to an end, you can release yourself from it. But this person is going to want you to end the harshness or the words or asking of questions. Why are you asking so many questions? And then they're going to want this Fool energy here. And they're just going to want to sort of pick it up where we left off. But the Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity. And while it is, it's also about breadcrumbing. It's also about them not really giving you all the attention or all of their attention, all of their 3D attention. And that could end up in arguments and fights and personal differences, battles that are egoic. Somebody here still has feelings for you and they're just popping up and they want to know, do you want to start again? And you want to know, are you healed? And do you have anyone else that you're dealing with? I feel like you have a lot of questions. Use your psychic energy, because I feel that's what's going to get you out of this bind. And some of you are going to go for it and some of you are not. And it is up to you. I'd love to know what is going on. If you want to say it in the comments. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I'll be gone for now, but I'm going to come back because I'm always back. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.